In the following videos, we will introduce the mathematical functions of this tool. Let's start with a demonstration. This is the interface for students to use. We see this as a linear equation. Variable a is now 0.5. The y-intercept of this line is b, which is equal to 0. So we click this button. We can use it to control the value of the slope. We set the increment to 0.5. All of these can be set. We can control its slope. If it's the y-intercept, we can also control the y-intercept. We see that buttons can be used. Control the value of the associated variable. We can also do it below. You see the corresponding value is 1. Here is a 1. You can also use this number line to control the value of the variable. In fact, you can use various forms to control it. Go bind this variable. Okay. Now let's see how it's done. This is the teacher's. This is the interface for the teacher to write courseware. For example, let's take a look. How the slope is bound to a variable. What about variable settings? Variables can be set everywhere. For example, this is already set. Let's see what variables are set. Modify. You see it gives this variable name, and the initial value, and the variable type, and the precision of the value. We can set various variables and expressions. Then let's take a look at how this variable is bound to this mathematical function. We look at this mathematical formula. It is represented here. Then we talk about the formula. For example, this h corresponds to a specific value. Which variable does it bind to? Here we bind it to the variable w. Which variable does it bind to? Bind variables in this way. Then let's take another look. This slope. How buttons and other controls are bound to variables. For example, this button has a setting. Under the option Click to trigger event, there is a variable copy. In this variable assignment, we can set multiple rules. When students or courseware users click this button, you can trigger multiple variable assignments. This is what we are using now. This assignment rule changes the variable, gg. Then this is an expression. We can quickly do one. First, select this plugin similar to a geometric drawing board. Then use your hand to click and generate Cartesian coordinates. We can also display the grid. Then this is a new coordinate system. So we can set new parameter variables here. For example, the variable we set is a. Its value is 2. After that, we set another variable. No need to set it again. So we draw a curve. This is when we draw the curve. There are various methods for drawing curves. We choose to use environment variables. So we generate function f. X equals x plus h. So here is h. The default value we add is 0. Which one does it bind to? It is bound to a. Let's preview it. Okay. So in this case, how do we control variable Simpler. H? Let's just make a button. Just set a button randomly. Any animation object can accept student clicks. Trigger event. So at this time, variable assignment. When the student clicks this animation object, we generate a variable assignment operation. Variable copy, modify a. How do we modify it? Add 0.5 to a. We use this method. Accept. Okay. So let's take a look. We forgot to bring it over. Then we can quickly generate results. This can interact with students. That is, students can operate this mathematical expression. and display it.